do this here, and you gotta find that moment where you're leaning your weight to the side, his legs are to the like not in your way or in the path, and then you can throw over.
Yeah, so that time I kind of, well, have to practice of course, but when's the moment that you let go of the hand and go over your thigh?
As soon as my leg reaches this point, so I'm gonna let go and grab here. Now, there are other ways. If you don't like being the fast and athletic kind of person, which is fair, like I do this too. So I would then feed the lapel around his wrist and do the same thing. So it's just a little bit different, but then it would take a little bit more time to show you guys. Okay? Yeah? The lapel. If he's holding with this one? Yeah. So again, I think he's like, if you're holding this arm like this, that's what you mean, right? So one, see how I'm pushing my knee tight to his armpit, and then I can start like sprawling him a little bit out, right? And usually, once I'm here, I feel like his arm is not doing very much. He might hold on to it to some degree, but here I can start like threatening other things. Maybe I'm pulling, maybe I'm doing other things. You have a little sneaky triangle there if you want to go for that one too. So yeah, no, there's other things you can do for sure. But find the timing where your leg is free to some sense, and then you can throw it over. Okay, other questions? No, let's continue on. So I get to the position, holding here, switch to the palm, stepped over, and now we're here, okay? So the finishing bit, the first thing I wanna make sure of is that Lulu doesn't get me to the bottom position, okay? So if he grabs my belt, see how he can pull me over and then sweep me to the bottom, right? Then I have to do a lot of work to come to the top again. So if you go back down, if I can stay here, that would be the best case scenario, okay? So the way I do this, I post my hand on the floor and I step up with my free leg. So see how if Lolo is on his side, I'm walking him flat. So now he's flat on his back, my base is super wide like a pancake. So now if he tries to pull me or push me away or do anything, you see I can kind of stay low here and be quite heavy. So do it again here. There we go, nice. So this is where I want to be first, okay? Now for the finish, I want to make sure also his hand is off his belly, okay? So if Lolo's hand is on his belly here, if I try to rotate, it's gonna be rough. I might be strong enough to do it, but I want to be technical, right? So I'm gonna step forward and use my hand here, and it's like I'm butt scooting down on his ribs to pull his arm away, right? So now that I have his arm on the outside of his ribs, see how I can lift my elbow and push with this knee under to create the rotation, okay? So just without Lolo one time, this is gonna be the movement. Get the finish, okay? So we're here, boom, grab it, and got over, okay? Posting my hand on the floor, step with my leg, stay heavy here, so I feel like, okay, he can't move me around. And if you feel like the hand is on his belly, make sure to butt scoop yourself forward until the arm is away from his body, okay? Now, it doesn't take much, so go very slow here with your friend, okay? Lift the elbow up towards the ceiling and pushing me under his arm here. There you go, okay? So, try to just do slight movement here. The leg doesn't have to go underneath his back or anything. It's just a movement where I'm rotating in this triangle, okay? One last time. So we're here. Switch. Let go over, okay? Hand on the floor, step up, pull his arm away, stay flat as a pancake here, but make sure I'm still heavy on his chest here with my butt, okay? So if I lean too far forward, he might do like a sit-up. Yes, and that can be problematic. So I want to stay heavy on him as I'm also spreading my base, okay? Lift the elbow up and push my knee slowly under, okay? Let's try it. 1, 2.